All right, let's tear through some Cyberpunk on this behemoth. So we have here, what are we at? 1600p, obviously. Graphics, oh, ray tracing ultra? Sure. Let's try not starting with that. Let's try just ultra, normal ultra. So no scaling, ultra. We're not going to need scaling. There you go. 1600p native ultra. That's your 60. In the demanding areas over here, we might drop down to more like 50, 55. Maybe. Yeah. Yep. We're not going to need that. Just quality will be enough, to be honest. Yep. So now you're going to be closer to probably 80 over here. 90, all right. All right, very good over there. Come back over here in the chaos of the streets. And remember, quality DLSS I consider free. You can't even tell it's on. Actually, in most cases, it makes the game look better. Yeah, even this is probably one of the most demanding scenes in the game with all this foliage and that. That's why I use it. And we're still rocking very close to 60 here. So ray tracing ultra with performance DLSS. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Ray tracing ultra, performance DLSS. Performance DLSS won't look too bad on a 1600p screen. Whoa, look at that. Ray tracing. Yeah, I don't play this game with ray tracing, but you can certainly tell that it's on. Look at that. Interesting. I mean, it does add to the game. Right. Grenade. Get a little chaos, get a little spice going on here. Still above 60 with all this chaos going on. And here's a game that runs like crap on every system ever made. Starfield. Go no scaling to start here at all on max. So just basically max, no scaling. And see what we can get. So ultra, no scaling. Oh wow, we can actually get 60. It's just such a powerful CPU, such a powerful GPU combo here. Just getting that 60, which is impressive to be honest. This game is very hard to run. This will chew up like 4060s and 4070s and yeah, really good here. Not quite able to maintain 60, but pretty darn close. And again, we're at max here. You can throw on just the tiniest bit of scaling. Just quality should get us well over 60. There you go. So then now when you get into, you know, very chaotic scenes, combat and all kinds of stuff going on, your dips should be down closer to 60 because we're well over 80 now, right? We beefing, bro? But it really does push that performance. Let's try that balance mode again real quick here. Just see what happens. Yeah, drop down almost to 60. Let's put on a little more scaling. Throw that up just all the way there. Can we get 60? Pretty close actually if you want to do balance mode. Throw it on. You're going to need a lot of scaling, but again, it basically still looks the same. It's a 1600p screen, not a 1080p screen, so upscaling looks good. And Hogwarts Legacy typically favors AMD GPUs because they have really good memory bus and memory bandwidth, especially with the 4060 and 4070 and 4050, of course. But when you get up to the 4080 and especially the 4090, it just absolutely sings in this game. Let's check our settings here. So we are at 1600p FSR. We don't need any of that. So 1600p Ultra. Let's just do it like that. 1600p Ultra. Let's see what we get here. Give it a second for the textures to load in. This is balance mode, by the way. performance mode here. A massive increase in performance immediately. Yeah, so I mean, this is, like I said, this is 1600p native here. You could throw in some scaling if need be. Drop their frame for some reason. This game still runs way better on the consoles. Probably has some kind of DRM or something on PC that just makes it run bad. Because that's the way the world we live in now. Okay, here we are in for Horizon Forbidden West. So this is 1600p native, I believe here. Let's see here, graphics, high, we'll go all the way up, I guess. So very high, and we're just at 1600p native, all the way up. Yeah, I mean, it's a 4090. You're not gonna have issues here. I'm loving this screen though. It's such a beautiful screen. Nice and sharp at 1600p, very vibrant. It's not going to show up on camera, unfortunately. It's just the way that it is. But to me, I can assure you, this is a very nice looking screen. Yeah. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous screen. Let's see what quality does if it gets us up to 60. Probably will. There you go. Balance mode, much quieter, as you can hear here. Now if I turn the volume up, you can barely hear the fans. Once the music in that is now louder than the fans. The mic might exaggerate it, but we're above 60 here. So balance mode, a little bit of just quality DLSS, just a little bit there, and you're good to go. Okay, so now we're running over Thunderbolt 4. You can see here, I'm actually displaying out over that, not over HDMI. So we're actually displaying over this Thunderbolt cable here into my screen. I had dual screen hooked up before, but you know, I'm just playing this game. So we're at 4K here. Let's see the settings. So 4K, awesome. A little bit of DLSS, just quality, and we're on that very high. So basically 4K max, just a little bit of DLSS. And I mean, there you go, 4K, you're good to go. Over 80, so you can, I mean, you can easily use this as a desktop replacement, right? It's a 4090. Right, throw it here, and you're pretty much cooking here. Okay, we'll do a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 here. I'm going to do it on the external screen, the 4K one. Spoiler alert, I know this is going to work because I played 4K ultra wide for a couple hours with my brother and sister-in-law, so it's going to work fine. We'll put on quality DLSS just a little bit, and we'll just throw it on max here, and 4K. Yay, a bazillion frames. This game is actually not easy to run, just so you know, but it likes a good GPU and a good CPU, kind of both. Definitely CPU heavy game. So the fact that we have a 14900HX and a 4090, like, yeah, it's fine. So I was playing like this for hours. You can see here we're getting massive frame rates here. We don't even need DLSS. I mean, you can, right? I'm a big fan of just having a little bit of DLSS, right? Like, we're still at 85 or so with no scaling whatsoever. I was actually playing on ultra wide though. So we'll come in here, 4K ultra wide, well above a normal 4K screen, 65 FPS. See that there? Well above 4K on this ultra wide, right? So 4K would be like this. We have significantly more pixels on either side there. So, like, okay, now we're back to the internal display, exact same scene. Again, 1600p max now, and you can see the frame rate way up, obviously. And now we have, this is a tough stuff because there's lots of spells going on here, but you can really see, you know, just how capable this machine is here. Okay, if I keep playing, I'll get sucked in. So there you go. Very enjoyable.